Welcome to the Making You, an accurate reflection of Christ podcast, where you become translucent glory. Now here's your host and glory teacher, Karen Pina.
Kingdom greetings. Here we are for part 2 of Geographical Ascension, and we're going to be exploring movement, relocation. Come on, let's jump in. When you live by faith, you are actually a part of the nation of Abraham. Did you know that? That's right. Stated differently, when your life, and I mean your entire life, is lived by faith, you become graced to live in the covenant of favor, prosperity, and greatness. That's the benefit of Abrahamic covenant and being a part of the nation of Abraham. Also, you become positioned for God to bless you with a child because He's called him or her for a specific purpose, just as Abraham and Sarah received this blessing in Genesis chapter 8. When you are a part of the nation of Abraham, you move where and when He tells you, even though it may appear to be the most inopportune time to those who are full of fear and doubt versus faith and trust. You cannot be Sarah's daughter if you don't trust. So, you will move so that God can fulfill His purpose in others' lives through you. Oh yes, there will be blessings waiting for you, just as God told Abraham that his move from Haran and his relatives would be for his advantage. Specifically, the Abrahamic advantage is threefold. Did you catch it? The threefold Abrahamic advantage is one of becoming a great nation, 2, abundance and favor, 3, a name of distinction. Financial ascension can be seen in this advantageous geographical ascension. A luxury distinction can be seen on you as a part of the nation of Abraham. For example, God causes you to ascend financially so that you can bless others. In fact, this is why He lavishly bestows the riches and money upon you. It's not easy to bless a nation, a tribe of people, when you don't have moolah. However, you will need more than money where He's taking you. I dare say you will need to ascend more spiritually than you will need to ascend financially. Now, I'm not saying that you will need one or the other, or that one is greater than the other. What He is saying through me is the spiritual wealth precedes the natural wealth. Remember that financial ascension lesson? See how everything is working together by Holy Spirit? When you move, you will need to be in a place spiritually to teach the people. You will need to be able to raise up spiritual sons and daughters as a part of a great nation, a part of a great tribe, as can be seen in Genesis 18 and 19. Now, in the context of that chapter, Genesis 18, Abraham's prayer life was so intimate. He interceded in a way that caused God to spare Sodom and Gomorrah. Now, no amount of money could do that. He was already a great, influential man with God, or shall I say, in the eyes of God versus the eyes of man. And this is what caused him to receive his geographical promotion. Summarizing, this is about more than a relocation by an employer from one geographical location to another. Contrary-wise, when God moves you, something supernatural and glorious happens. It's a promotion into a whole nother spiritual terrain. And you must know how to rule and operate in your authority in that area, which is why I believe a son or daughter of God should not just arbitrarily decide to move somewhere. When you do this, you invite unnecessary warfare that you are not equipped to handle. So let me ask you this. Why invite the fight? Moving willy-nilly equates to being out of alignment with your assignment. Have you ever considered that it's the ruling spirits in an area that are hindering your heavenly success in business and ministry? You must be able to deal with this type of resistance. You must be able to soar, rule, and dominate in the potentially new location. Remember, you are moving due to a promotion. Allow me to provide an example of what I mean by operating in a specific location. About a year ago, Father led us to Texas for a glory tour. We previously attempted to do a tour in this area, and we were blocked, just like Daniel. As we continued to pray and persist, Father revealed the name of the angel he had assigned to us in this area. Then he sent the angel before us before we could even go into the area. While we didn't physically move into the area, it's a great example to tie in part 1 of this series so you can see praying to ascend geographically and angelic clearance and escort, as well as see gaining authority to rule in a specific locale. To see how my husband and I are being promoted geographically right now, log on to the Glory School community to debrief this episode. The link, in case you need it, is bit.ly/GSC launch, or simply type gloryschoolcommunity.com into your web browser. Until next week, go up. That's right. Every week, your aim should be to go up higher and higher. Blessings.
Thanks for listening to today's podcast. To discuss and learn more about this episode, join your Glory community at www.gloryschoolcommunity.com. Finally, be sure to sign up for the RSS feed to know when the next episode is uploaded.